So while I know there are many who it pisses off when we are aware of fire and water crisis and stuff like that, I just have to say, as an advocate for Twin Lakes and the surrounding area and anywhere that has to do with Mother Nature and Earth, on top of the low water levels here up in the Alpine Desert, where these man-made water reservoirs, which are fed by the mountain runoff, not only are they heavily relied upon by Pueblo, Colorado Springs, Aurora, and many other places, they're being used at an unsustainable rate because they are being used and siphoned and drained faster, most likely, than they will be replenished naturally, which is emphasized by climate crisis, water crisis, global warming, and the severe drought that we're in. And this matters because of the influx of AI data centers, which are water guzzlers among new construction builds and so many other factors, but AI data centers are a huge one. And this pertains to the concern of water and fire both, because already in water deficient places like up here in the Alpine Desert, not only are AI data centers targeting these spring mountain fed water resources that are depleted, and again, they're man-made water reservoirs that other towns thousands of feet in elevation down the mountains, hours away, rely on for their daily infrastructure for their entire towns and cities to continue operating. Now, if that doesn't scream unsustainable industry, I don't know what does. So this goes far past the concern of, is it pretty, is it recreatable still? This matters for the land, this matters for wildlife, and this does have direct and extreme anthropic impacts. And the impact is varied because not only are these water resources precious and sacred and heavily relied upon by other towns and cities for them to operate, these water resources are home to endangered species like cutthroat trout, but it's also heavily relied on for tourism. If nothing else, you likely care about recreation. And don't get it twisted, the towns really local to these water sources definitely care too, because if recreation and tourism is negatively impacted, then the local industries that these towns rely on is negatively impacted. So if the fish hatchery burns down and several reservoirs in this area that people come to fish are not going to be restocked, that means the fish population is at risk. And already places like Antero Reservoir have asked people to go fish it up because they had to drain it because it was needed by Denver. Again, this unsustainable usage leads to devastation because the industries and systems, the design of that which has been operated on for a long time was always unsustainable, and now is coming to a head as climate and environmental disasters come. And before I leave you here, I just want to say that I'm a huge proponent in focusing on what we want to see and empowering and equipping ourselves to be advocates and activists and makers of change. But to do this, we have to encourage ourselves. We have to embrace and empower and embody a hopeful state of mind, albeit we have to be very real. And this is all about dialectics. It's about tenderness, toughness, holding the heaviness and the harmony, the two opposing truths all at once, because that is reality. The understanding dawned on me that for our beautiful Mother Earth, for our beautiful planet to reach harmony, equilibrium, to regain balance, there will be inevitable destruction and devastation among the modern, industrialized, unsustainable life that we have all become accustomed to through convenience, through capitalism, from consumerism, from corporations distorting and disrupting every normal facet and aspect of human life. Conservation starts at home, because if you can literally empty your bathwater out to your garden, your yard, right out your window, to a tree, and you can also save water from washing dishes in the sink if you're really mindful and give that back to your compost. Be the change you want to see.